Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempt. So Florida State's offense out there for their first possession. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's caught across the middle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joe. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off off the rip. What a great drive and a great series.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking for a gap. It's Lindsey. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
That's how you gotta play.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking for his big tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got it.
Touchdown, Knowles. This offense is still clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Kromenhoek. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a man. The pressure's on. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
This whole
second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Takes a shot at the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks...
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Just short completion to the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. This time it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On the ground, it's Lindsey.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. What a catch! That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change.
Touchdown, Seminoles! An explosive play to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. To throw, it's Kromenhoek, bringing pressure. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here...
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Wants to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left. This time a completion. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. There's the handoff. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And it looks like we have an injured Seminole on that play. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. And the tailbacks got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34. We got a stoppage in play here, an injured Buckeye player. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. But sometimes as a head coach,
and here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. He'll hand it off. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It could be a concern as they move forward in this playoff. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Grinding away with their running game. He's got a crease. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And it looks like we have an injured Seminole on that play. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And the Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. He keeps it. Can he get there? Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
Chris, in my mind, if you...
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.